Again, Alola was the underdog on Alola Kami and they have won. So far, every single underdog has won the prediction. I am going to start final prediction for now. Let me go ahead and begin this prediction. It's going to be Alola versus Foolek. I'm going to keep it up for 5 minutes so you guys can decide. Take your time, 5 minutes for prediction. You can edit your bids if you want to put more in. Go ahead, put your bids in. The prediction is up. The first ban is a Naga. I say Alola learned the lesson without even seeing it. He just knew that he does not want to deal with the Naga. Again, Amphitheater locked in, turn 1. Let's see how it goes from here on. So again, whenever someone picks an Amphitheater, the first thing I see is always a Tulkin being locked in, because I guess it's a perfect counter, right? They both counter each other. They both just die by killing each other, but usually the one with the faster speed gets away, and it's most likely to be the Amphitheater, but the double lane on Amphitheater most likely kills it. Psypad doesn't really look bad here, to be honest, but Plague is gonna hurt pretty hard on it. So I don't think Psypad is coming. Valorant looks like the only possible pick for me. At least I would pick Valorant in this scenario. Unless he wants Psypad for something else or saving it, I guess. But if Valorant is banned here, then nothing really wants to take a Plague on that spot, to be honest. This logo is really creating problems, huh? There we go. Gotta catch some overlay designer, make a nice, beautiful full screen overlay for Legacy Cup matches. So let's see. Psypad is again picked up in the finals of today's Legacy Cup. We shall see him play in glory again, but how long can he survive? So far, 2 picks are done and both of them are weak to the Plague. What are we gonna see next? Is Valorant? I mean, I'm pretty sure Valorant is gonna be a swap there instead of Psypad to take less damage from that Plague, but yeah, let us see how it goes. I can see it from a long mile, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they just want to go with some other play. So let's see how it is going. So as I said, it's gonna be this time it's not really like a standoff. But again, as you can see, everything counters each other. The fire counters the grass. The Plague counters the Psypad counters. I know what's going to happen and it's not funny. Wait, Luke with the prediction here. Swap coming up from the Tulkin. Hoopling coming up. Wolfie is gonna Plague the Psypad down to 8%. Rough. Pretty rough. Thunderstrike didn't do much. Oh, that toxic. Tick. is enough to wipe that thing out, and that Saipat is still alive. I just turned a little bit, but that little bit still did so much damage. The toxic ink always hurts, guys. Always hurts. Who said Saipat can't kill stuff here? But let us see what we are planning up here now. What does he bring in now? What does he bring in? So, let's see. Gial is coming in instead of Tulkin. Gialis can take care of Saipan. Nico Sai coming in. That might be huge if it's on Gialis, and it indeed is. It's gonna hurt pretty hard. 43%. That Saipan is still alive, living on the quacks. That Amphitheater probably is gonna go with the Thunder Strike, going straight on that Tulkin again. Both of them, as I said, counter to each other, pretty much equal as kind of damage there. But a Plague will go first now, but is Gialis fast enough to do a sharp stabs and pull a 1-2 on that Amphitheater? Is the Crystal Stab gonna go first? I mean, if that Amphitheater is max speed, it will go first because 110 base speed. But if not, and if this Gialis is max speed, then it might have a small chance to go first. But let's see. Pretty sure nobody runs Gialis full speed around the town, but is Foolek gonna fool us again or something? Well, the quack quack is gone. I mean, it indeed is. It is. It is really something that you have to be very careful of. It has a Naga as well. It has both. It has counter aggro and aggro as well. It's really annoying to deal with. But he has a full squad of Fu right now. Full Fee, Full Ken, Fu Yalis, Fu Pling, Fu Larend. The Fu fetishes are real right now. Foolek is looking strong in this, but the heat up coming up in the pace. Pretty confident there with the monkey. Doesn't do much damage. Toxic Plume -1 attack. It's gonna be at +1 with 40% HP roughly. %40 HP +1 attack, and the wreck is up. I do not think the wreck would do much, but still, regardless, good to do. Good to go if you want to do that, you know. Let's see if this is gonna be the way it is gonna be. Is this gonna be a quick first match? They're taking their time to think. From what I see, at least, the Valorant can take care of the other Valorant if it really wants to, but I think it might just back I think both of them can stay. Maybe Wolfie should come in on Giala's spot if required to avoid the wreck. But guess not. He is taking the wreck in the face, I believe. And here it is. How much is it gonna hurt? +1 attack. Wreck coming in. Gialis is dead. The Foolerend is still alive. Yeah, maybe just brought the Wolfie in on that Gialis is what I was thinking, but I think Gialis did not click anything, to be honest. So maybe, yeah. Was that a timeout or a crash? We don't know yet. Because the Gialis hook kick went before the heat up, so if Gialis clicked anything, Sasmuch would not have been faster. At least from what I understand from that scenario from the last to last turn. He did not click anything. So it's either a disconnect, either a crash. We don't know yet. None of them reported anything in the chat yet. Earthwave, maybe 1 speed? 1 prior. Wait. Pairing Luma Mehmet with to see what they look like if they were pink is fun. HKS did a lot well. You need to understand it is a aerobic +3 speed. It is. I mean, let's see. Wolfie cannot one-shot mix, but Wolfie can die to an aerobic bird. If this Foolerend is actually dying, then that is a question. But Wolfie is probably dead with the +3 speed Foolerend coming in. Ow! I think it is over because Tulkin can one-shot the mix if this Foolerend doesn't do any damage, and it lives, which means it's gonna play another turn. So I think if Foolerend died in the last turn, maybe we could have seen Alola take this away. But that Foolerend lived on 1.6%. Fury Soul 0.9. Again, as I said, if that Foolerend would have died, look at that, the 1.6% clutch. That 1.6% living is the cost of winning in this match. So close, so close. They are already in the match. The heat of match is going on. Wait, Malzin, I had a question for you. Which hair are we talking about again? Monka S. Let's see. She doesn't need a haircut, thank you. Her saloon's bill of one time is more expensive than half this chat's. That's how expensive that Smazy's haircut is costing me. I'm already on street right now. I can barely get some food for myself. She's an expensive daughter to have. I can't even get her nails trimmed properly. I just give her some wild nails. She's gonna scratch the people out. Selling that hair would even make my family go rich. But let's get into this matchup. That was really quick. Big band face. Let me turn off the music from behind and let's jump right into the match. Amphitheater, Bun Bun, Valash, and Amphitheater again. Plague is looking strong. Nothing is stopping the madness buff if Bun Bun wants to stay in. There is good mental synergy for Crystal Deluge later on if required. Let us see how they decide to play this out. It is a best of 3 as well. Merch with real hair. But you guys want my merch with my face on it? I really wanted to make a size much merch, I'm not gonna lie. Let's talk about the off-topic stuff after the finals. Let's focus here. Once it's done, I'm gonna talk some stuff about that. We can talk. So, Valash is taking that plague in the face. That Bun Bun is maybe going down 29, and no, it does not. It is gonna soil stream that Valash down. There we go. A bit rough of a start, but still a bit on the advantage. Crystal Deluge is up. How speedy is that Bun Bun? My chips are on 500 speed. So Tulkan is again looking strong. It can kill the Amphitheater, but Amphitheater just backs out. The turns are being played really fast right now. Anaerobic Wolverine coming up right in. Let's see how is it going. Crystal Dust will be doing a lot of damage before that Bun Bun dies. So Bun Bun did a lot of work again already. Fury Soul coming up on that Wolverine doesn't do much. Pyromaniac though applying another 6.5%. What does Alola bring in now is the question. Cypad is not that good. Mix is not that good either, and neither is the GTR, but the GTR decides to come in. The problem here is GTR cannot kill the Tulkan in one shot, and if that Ampling is living, then that Wolverine is dying. If that The way to kill that Ampling is actually plaguing it or doing a Noxious Bomb on it, but can Wolverine actually live that? I don't think so. It's an aerobic. It's gonna go -1 if it attacks a wind attack. So it has to do a toxic attack and still has to live the Thunder Strike first. It does a plague over there, maybe expecting a swap. Really close, but that thing is living. It is gonna attack a Thunder Strike before going down. At least 80% coming up, 83. The Noxious Bomb is gonna clean up that Ampling, I believe. Yes, it does. This is a really quick and fast match than the other two. Yeah, Luke, I see what your scenario was now. I mean, I'm surprised by the amount of Amphitheater and Tulkan starts we saw. Even though they counter each other, they were just played every single time. Are they that good of a value that you have to start with them, or just because the one person took something, the other one had to pick other one to counter it, right? I think that is how it went on with. Well, let's see how it goes. Match is over. Doug joined the field. Well, are you so sure about it? It's really quick. This match was really quick. It was going quick. I think Malzahn was AFK. He missed the turn. But the play goes in on the side path. And the Toxic King goes on the Wolfie. Let's see how this goes from here. I mean, Wolfie should be able to kill that side pad before it moves, but unless, again, as I said, maximum speed shenanigans are possible here. We are not 100% sure of how it goes down. So Nico Sai coming up. That Wolfie is dead with that Nico Sai. Damn, the side pad doing the work. At least a little bit. Still lives on that little bit of HP. And that is a dead pat. So Valorant versus the world. I don't think this Valorant can take it away. It's gonna be rough. E-minute spam when surrender Foolek. I mean, technically it is true. The E-minute spam is gonna be happening. So well, Alola is making a slow comeback in here. He is proving that he is not going down 2-0. It will be taking maybe this away. Let us not speak about it until it's done and over, but I am pretty sure there is no way coming back in this matchup for Valorant. That Burb still living a little bit, little. Yeah, I think slow and steadily that is gonna be there. Alola will be taking that away. What a way! What are the matches that we are seeing in the grand finals? They are really good. That was so quick on that match. Like literally they just ended. I just checked his name and they are already in. They are completely in the heat of fight right now. They just want to smash each other, fight with each other, and go at it. Like if that was I see. I mean, I think Battle Pass might be added later on, then they might have it, kind of thingy. But we don't know how it goes, so let's see. The monkey is being picked up, and so is the Mashuk at the start this time around. I see a free heat up if the Oshara is not coming in. I mean, Plague is good from Amphitheater, but let's be honest, he is gonna take a wastewater in the face if that Mashuk stays in. It's gonna be a standoff again if Mashuk comes in, because everything will be weak to everything here, other than Tulkin. Tulkin is not weak to Size Munch until turn 2. Pipe. Do you think Walash is the best pen? I'm not 100% sure of that, because I really think Yalis is a bigger threat just because it takes care of Moderate Banshee, and yeah, Gialis is the band that's coming in from Alola. I mean, for Foolek Valorant looks like a good choice. Maybe, like literally, maybe a small maybe for Saipat, but I wouldn't put pressure on it. But there we go. Saipat is the band that comes in. They're doing the picks really quickly. The Madrid and Valorant were picked instantly. Let's see what this Amphitheater is up to. And there we go, the match is about to begin, match number 3. So let us see how this goes. Tulkin is looking pretty strong into that Mashuk. Oshara looking strong in the size much. Is someone gonna back out, or is it gonna be a one turn KO as well again? I don't think there might be a kill right away unless the size much stays in there. Even then, I think size much might live by a little bit, and reactive wall might keep him alive. But I think double lane might be a problem. So aquatic whirlwind coming up. 0.4% reactive while coming up. Fury Soul just to ensure the kill. Very smartly played by Foolek there, ensuring that this monkey is not living on the stream today. Wastewater coming up from Alola, taking that Oshara down to 20. I mean, you can always try to get a Luma Oshara or Luma Mehmet, and then So let's just see what do we have here. Again, Madrid is really weak here. Aquatic Whirlwind is up. I think Madrid swaps in with the Valorant coming up, but Valorant might still take a decent chunk of damage. Tornado is online. So the uppercut was on point. The Mushik is still living, not that much damage. It's living. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was a good. I mean, it was ballsy. Let's be honest, to keep the bun in. Hmm. Let's see. Well, the fire tornado coming up, and the mix should be going down 100 to 0. Rest in peace. That was completely roasted down. Let me see, what are they planning to do right now is the question. It is still going pretty frequently on a fast pace than what I would really expect from a match. I'm sorry, I've been out of the loop for a moment, but I had my dog right here. He was distracting for a second. Let's get back in here. Foolek is quite on the lead of this. So what does Foolek bring in right now? It's gonna be an Oshiara. So Oshiara and Madrid is gonna be a problem. Oshiara deals with the Bun, but Mashuk not. So maybe a Blizzard on that spot might be good. Or a Feather Gatling combined with Aquatic Whirlwind should be enough to kill it. That Valorant is +1 speed. It might go first and kill the Oshiara before it even moves. Maybe if it is a hyperkinetic, but we don't know what is being locked right now. Crystal Dust. Oh, Ultra Prio. I completely forgot about that. It will be enough to clean that up. This Valorant will keep doing the damage there, slow and steadily. Foolek doing decent damage right now, but the Crystal Deluge is up. Sadly, no synergy, so no sleeping shenanigans here in the finale. So again, Amphitheater looks really strong in this spot. That Valorant is possibly a one-shot dead, probably from a Thunder Strike, just because it cannot be taken by it. Crystal Deluge looks strong, but its question is, does it live? Yeah, it's all matter of fact. How does it work? Vola is still good. It's not bad. It's okay, okay. Here it comes once more. Let's see the crystal dust coming up. 30-70%. And rip. That Bun is gone with that plague. It's gonna be Valorant again trying his best to kill everything here. Ampling is definitely down. It's gonna be Valorant versus the... I still think it's possible, not impossible, but it's unlikely because of the stamina right now. Foolek has been playing very carefully regarding his stamina. Mushuk is really weak to both of the birds, and both of them are ready to lock in the tornadoes or windburst straight into that. Foolek looks like on a stronghold position right now in terms of stamina as well. Tornado coming up. That will possibly kill that Mushuk. Yes, it does, and looks like Foolek will be taking today's Legacy Cup away after a nice chunk of good fights against all kinds of shenanigans. I am not sure if this is Foolek's first tournament win, but it is definitely a win for him. Hyperkinetic strike coming in on the Foolek spot, and that is not gonna hurt much. And rest in peace, Alola. Very, very well played, everyone. There we go, Foolek taking the finals away for the Legacy Cup 12. Can we have some people clap in the chat, guys, for him?